So, as you may have noticed, this isn't particularly a crochet video, but I have been to Michael's and I have bought for the first time, oh, that's got no label on it, one of their grab bags, but it's actually a box. It's $10 Canadian dollars, which is about £5-6 in English. This one I haven't yet opened, but I have opened two of them. I've got one here spread out on the floor, and I just thought I'd do a quick one showing you what's in there, in case you're wondering, or in case your Michael's has got one. But so far I would say it's 100% worth the $10. Obviously there's some bits in here that I might not use, but to be honest, you could sell these come Christmas time and you'll easily make your $10 back. So one of the things that isn't really any use, I'll start with that, is these little they're like the craft kits that you can get in Michael's, but they obviously have some ready-made so they can show you what they look like. To be honest, I will probably just take the pictures out and I'll either donate them to school for them to send home, or I might even deconstruct them so that my kids can make them, but I doubt it. So they're not really very much use, sorry. But then we've got some of the really cool stuff. There's some things that are quite random, like this. It's a Christmas decoration, okay? Don't be rude. It's random and it's one on its own. So, am I going to use it? Probably not. Maybe not. I don't know. Unless I find something else in the other boxes that goes with it. Then we've also got some of these. I got some of these in the other box as well. So I've got about 5 of these now, which I'm sure we can do something crafty with. And some sparkly pink ones. And these lovely gold leads. Now, on their own, maybe not so much, but even those are like normally $10 each, which to be honest, I would never pay that for them. I'd maybe snag them in like a 50% off that they do at the end of the season. But they'll be good to add to things like wreaths, which, speaking of wreaths, I'm just going to go a little bit off track. How gorgeous is this? Now you may notice that it says $10 on it, but it was actually $10 for 2 wreaths attached to each other. So I have 2. Now because I have 2 front doors and I like having 2 wreaths on, I did buy another set. So I got 4 wreaths for $20. Now that is separate to the grab bags that I bought. We've also got, so I'll show you the ornaments first. I've got 2 boxes of these, which are the clay ornaments, which I'll either maybe do, I don't know, I could pour paint in them or glitter, I don't know. What would you do with those? Because I've got those, 8, and then I've also got 4 star shapes. I'm not really sure what I would do with them, because they're plain just having them plastic. I don't know. Leave me a comment if you've bought them and used them before and what you did with them. Now one of them is missing an end, so I don't really know what I'll do with that. But then there's also these as well. Now they're nice just to hang. I probably wouldn't do anything with those. And then we also got some sequins. Not really sequins, are they? Like star-shaped confetti. So they're pretty cool. They'll be good for table decorations or kids' crafts. So that was quite a nice find. We also got this, which I think is actually a light-up headband, and it's still got the thing inside it. I don't know how it turns on. Oh, there. I mean, am I not just going to look the best next Christmas? I think so. But what I am going to do, I don't even know if that turns off now. Oh, it does little different flashing. That's good that you can turn it off, but I am also going to try and poke that back in there, because that will keep it going till next Christmas. So that was pretty good. Then I got these again, decorative fillers, little mini disco balls. Now they do also have the thing to make them into baubles, so I may just add string to them and give them to the kids because they have little 4-foot trees. I'm not filming this very well, I'm kind of like cut off. So they were quite good. These little Christmas trees, which I think are quite cute because they're bent a bit like the Grinch ones, but I could probably bend them up. I'm thinking they might get used on if we set up the train for a bit of decor. I also got some gift bags. We've got Santa and a tartan. And then, oh, sideways gift bag and 2 of these. There we go, little snowflake gift tags. They're quite cute. I always need gift bags and I never really buy them new because I'm cheap. I also got this little wad of paper. I imagine there's maybe a page or 2 missing off the front. You could probably make those into like little gift tags. I think maybe that's the idea. But then there's lots of different paper inside. Oh, that was quite cute. Little wreath. I'm sure my daughter will find a use for those. We also got one of these. Who doesn't love those? Now, my kids are a little bit old for it, really. Mine are going to be like 9 and 11 by next Christmas. And we already don't have this guy. But I'm sure I can gift that to somebody. Or we'll use it at the Santa parade. That's quite cool. I assume that's just going to turn off by itself because that's not turning off. Oh, some more clear baubles. A random one that kind of looks like a light bulb. And then I have 2 little snowman ones. Now these do actually open. I think if you take that off, you can open them. Now, again, what would you use those for? So, again, tell me in the comments, what are you going to use a snowman? It just says DIY plastic ornament. There's no, like, ideas or anything. I don't know what I'll do with those. We also got some tissue paper, which, nice big white stuff. And then all of these smaller pieces, which I think open out into bigger pieces. I probably have to check that. Should we check that now? Unless they are just individuals. Now, tissue paper I always use. That's not necessarily just... Oh, they actually are just individual squares. What are we using those for? That's a lot in there as well. And there's lots of different colours. So, I don't know. What are we using tissue paper for? In teeny tiny squares. Sun catchers or something for the window, maybe? I don't know. I have to get my crafty brain on for that one. I also, these might be my favourite thing in the box. Little cups. So this one is a little tree. And if you shake it, well, you can't really see it very well, but it lights up and flashes. And then there's also this one. Oh, it says tap to light up. I mean, it's very possible that the batteries just don't work. And I guess that's why they're in the clearance box. But even without them lighting up, I do think they're pretty cute. And even though my kids are older, you're never too old for a fancy cup, are you? I definitely use it. And then we also got, again, we got bows. That one I may have ripped it open. And another bag of bows, which even those alone are usually like a tenner. But because of the nice colours, they don't have to just be Christmas. So they'll be quite good for birthdays as well. Not my kid though, she doesn't like pink. I got some ribbon, which is kind of like it's like disco ball ribbon. So maybe I could make hair bows. I could make bows for the tree. I could use them just for wrapping because they're so cheap. And even that was $18 on its own. Then we got some shredded paper. Again, good for packaging and doesn't matter that it's Christmas Day because it's red and you can use red anytime. Maybe my son will be having a red themed birthday this year. I also got 2 of these in there, which are like little mini Santa sacks, which I already know, even if I don't use these for my kids, they will be great for gift sacks. And I could use my Cricut to put something on. It'll have to be heat transfer vinyl. It's quite fuzzy, but they're really nice. They're definitely very Christmassy. And then I got these 4, which I thought they were just bows, big bows, but they're actually upstairs under there. And these are normally $22 each. Tree bows. Sorry, that's back to front for you, isn't it? That's not helpful. So I assume you put these on the top of your tree like a star or an angel. But this is an alternative, and these come out. Actually, no, you don't put them on the top. Oh my gosh, there's 3. There's 3 in one packet. So I have a silver pack. And then I have 2 red packs. So that must be, has that got multiple bows in it as well? It has. So I've got 6 red bows, red and pink. And then this one, which is really nice. And I think there's 3 in there as well. And that's $22. So as you can see, hundreds of dollars worth of stuff for $10. 10 Canadian dollars. That is so cheap. Now, I have also got 3 other boxes. One of them, I'll admit, I have already opened. These 2 are still mysteries to me, and I've not opened them. But no one ever really views my YouTube videos, so I don't know if I'm going to bother setting up the camera again to record those, but I don't know. If you want to see what's in them, let me know and I'll do a video. Even if it's just one person, because you're important, even if you're not part of the masses. Whatever. So yeah, that is my haul. Oh, one other thing I did get. Now this, when I got to the checkout, because a lady in the Michael's store, as I was looking through the boxes, and I thought I was going to get told off because I was like shining my torch on my phone, my flashlight, through the holes to see what was inside. And she came over, she's like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, just I bought one yesterday and there was a really nice garland in it, so I was just coming to see if I could find anything else that was red." She said, "Oh, I've got some more in the back that are actually better. I'll go and bring them out." I was like, "Awesome." She's like, "Are you looking for a wreath?" I was like, "I'd love wreaths," hence I got these. And then when I got to the checkout, the lady who served me, because I didn't go to the self-checkout for a change, she was like, "Oh, do you want this as well?" And she gave me this. So it's like a big wooden side. And the only thing that's wrong with it, really, she's like, "Do you want this for free?" I'm like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sorry. Yes, ma'am." Is there's like a gap in it, and the screws are actually on the bottom when they should be on the top, but that is something that's just so easily fixable. I've now got a nice little sign as well, which I'll maybe put over my door, or I'll replace a picture with it. Maybe just pop some new nails in to keep it in. So that is my Michael's haul. Definitely worth checking out, and I would 100% do it again. So yes, I've spent $50, but I can probably sell $50 of stuff come like November, and I will have recouped 100% of the cost. And even if I don't, the fact that I've got 2 gorgeous wreaths from Michael's for $10 is amazing, because they're normally like $120 each, and even when they go 70% off, you're not going to get them for $10. So the fact that I've got 4 for $20 is great. That's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying, if you're still here. And now I'm off to go and crochet, and maybe it's about time I did a crochet video. So have a good day.